Good evening, and despite technical difficulties, we're still at the Ellen Crafton Tap, Midland Bank Room, returning to our home stomping ground. As I can tease for this week, we have 6 points of interest we're going to discuss. But before we discuss those 6 points, let me introduce the legend that is Kai.
Hello.
The replacement Chris service featuring Chris.
Hello.
And obviously I'll be your humble presenter, discussing the key issues of D&D this week.
3 weeks till the Bard off.
3 weeks to the Bard off, week 2 of
Great Pizza Month, with the semi-sweary shirt this week.
Yep. And obviously we're back in the hot and sweaty room that we now belong. We're never leaving, by the way, so if you think you're going to watch the World Cup semi-final here, you will be disappointed. So previously we discussed scorpions and the lack of armour in another video, and it was pointed out that meerkats can take them. So now I've thought about that, that's a very good point. So yes, they
So
should
not
really.
giant scorpions, they can't.
Giant scorpions,
If
no.
What about a giant meerkat?
What about-
There's a scale, there's levels to this.
Yeah.
This is true.
Which then brought us to Kai's tattoo,
Yeah. Which still hasn't happened.
which still hasn't happened.
But there's several artists who I'm considering, and we'll probably talk to one of them eventually.
Right. And obviously the other one, the big one we need to talk about is what has happened to town guards.
What?
Town guards
Yeah.
always used to have an established pattern. There were old fellas with 1 hit point who would pass on a piece of the plot.
Yeah.
Or there were rock hard, retired 15th level fighters who would beat the shit out of you.
Occasionally you get young, bushy, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed town guards, very occasionally, who the old fellas could bully. Okay?
Yeah, right.
And then the party would feel bad.
So are they the other enthusiastic ones that give you parking tickets for your carriage?
that's the type, yeah.
So now we're meeting town guards who combine the usefulness of the plot vehicle by being old fellas who give you tips, but they don't have the 75 hit points required to win a fight. No. So then they have the habit of teeing the party off, getting involved in a fight, and dying very quickly.
Yeah.
Dying in an unfortunate heap. So I would point out, if you're a town guard and 6 of us turn up looking like,
Proper well-armed adventurers.
I was going to say an armoured rabble, but we'll go for that too.
Yeah.
You wouldn't say you can't go in. They go, well, I think you could probably go in because of that, but no.
I mean, if one of the people in the party is a paladin, they might say you can't go in there, because paladins are the kind of people who don't go in places when they've been told you can't go in there, even if they could realistically get past the guards.
But they're lawfully investigating things, that's right. So yeah, so what's happened to town guards?
Right.
Used to be useful old men or tough.
So you say lawfully investigating. I'd agree that you're lawfully investigating up to the point murder happens, at which stage you are just breaking and entering.
Yeah.
Lawful
No,
murder.
I didn't hear anything about that.
It's a grey area.
There was no grey area about it.
Murders? What murders?
It was fully understood by the party at the time of the killings that the townsfolk have been brainwashed.
Yeah.
At which point they are all innocent of their actions.
Well, then they should be like the old town guard rule of having 1 hit point and getting out of the way, having moved the plot along. This thing where they stand tall and be brave don't make no sense.
They're brainwashed.
Well,
We're missing the brainwashed bit. Would you understand why the paladin had so many issues with this
like you
situation?
didn't say a word at the time.
There was a zone of silence. It was rather convenient for the...
Also, he hadn't arrived until after they were dead.
Oh yeah, no, the paladin was not involved in this situation at all.
But you seem to know a lot about it.
As Bertrand, I would like to point out, I never touched them. Something happened with the monk and the zealot. I wasn't involved.
It's your zealot.
He goes
was
off on his
your
own. I can't help control that.
I can't help it.
You're going to have to go discipline him or something.
Yeah.
You'll have beat him up and cut his
Need to
hair.
get him a shot collar.
So anyone else who's had difficulties with uppity town guards, please contact us and let us know your thoughts.
If anyone's had difficulties with unruly party members as well, your advice and guidance on how to deal with the situation amicably would be also greatly appreciated.
And now we move on to the role-playing section. So we've had 2 exemplary pieces of role-playing recently. One was when the party got hold of Lorman's death.
Yeah.
Everybody role-played drunk characters beautifully. It's like they're like the role they were made for.
I love role-playing drunk characters. The best part was that was the most sober night we've had in ages, because we were in British
Yeah, we're all driving, yeah.
None of us were actually drinking that night.
Yeah, we're all sober, drinking pop, and we're all role-playing drunk. So that was an excellent bit. And the other piece of obviously top quality role-play stuff, which I'm going to introduce to my game as well, is when you have a long rest and the 2 people are on guard, then there needs to be a conversation of anything about anything for as long as they want between those two characters. I think that works really well.
Yeah.
Because it fleshes out people in different ways, and when we did it Chris as well, didn't we?
Yes, we just learnt more about how each other feels about each other's characters.
Yeah.
And Chris said as well, other Chris, that he felt that we all started playing better together after that because we'd sort of built something together as a party instead of just.
And also makes the long rest a bit more of a something rather than just saying, well, here's the rota, roll for perception, see what happens. Because you know at some stage you're going to have a chat with someone you never talked to.
Have you ever played Mass Effect, the video game?
Not.
The way Mass Effect works is that you've got your main player character and then you have two NPC companions that you pick out of a larger group.
Right.
And anytime you go in an elevator during the game, whoever your two companions will have a little conversation with each other while you ride the elevator.
Okay.
And the long rest chat reminded me of that during the game.
No, I recommend it for anyone. It's really good and something I'm certainly going to incorporate in my games because it makes long rest more interesting, and obviously you don't get to bits as a DM you can think of something else to do. And obviously the big one, the one we haven't covered, what happens with a sign language based wizard?
I just thought it was an interesting. Common sign language has been added to the roster of languages. We've got some miming going on behind the camera.
Ridley's producing some quality mimes. So in the five editions, apparently there are dance bards.
Yeah.
So are we going that way?
But no, bards are irritating enough as it is. We all agree on that finer point. Interpretive dance, bard.
It's not interpretive dance. It's more like either two-stepping or tap dance. Really, it's.
Yes. The tap dance that's hard on.
Declarative dance.
It's very
dancing with intent.
Yes, definitely. Because what it is that whenever you use bardic inspiration, you get to make 3 unarmed attacks against people.
Going equipped to dance.
It's a bit like a bladesmith as well, isn't it? Who use the dance as part of their art of combat.
So, those are the 6 points we discussed. We've discussed them very well. Please join in if you've got any interest in scorpion armour, sign language wizards, Kai's tattoos, why town guards have got to be rubbish, drunken character playing, and what to do during a long rest. Which brings us to tonight's game, where we're currently being literally towed about by turned undead in the Egyptology Centre. So, the character's got a hold of me and the Gloomslinger. He's going to leg it at some stage with us attached.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that should be quite entertaining.
Yeah.
Because they fly, don't they?
Yeah, they can do.
Okay.
Bye.
So who knows where we're going to end up?
It's not that big a room.
Well, they're going to fly as far as they can.
Yeah.
And they must know a way to get out, surely.
I think the only way out is through the main door.
We're not leaving by the secret panel. Okay. No. So I'll update you next week how the flying around with the undead goes. Other than that, do we have anything else to cover?
No.
No.
No?
Good night.
It's good night from all of us. Good night.